I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, you want more. Man, Jordan, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between our visitors and the Buffalo Bills.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ramp 23. There we go.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Done. This one's hot. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
30 left. 11, add it.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Oilers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock. And I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Return starts from the goal line. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going play action. He rolls to his right. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A quick throw completed out to the left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. A flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Ready, ready.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Hey. Check go.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, James,
Design run for Lawrence. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offensive line fast.
8 yards.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a 1st down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Hey, hey. Here we go.
They give to Irving, left side. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
11, add it. 11, 11.
First down throw, Lawrence. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He throws a bullet to the center of the... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. You know exactly what this defense is thinking right now, Kate. They are thinking safety off the snap. Boy, they crashed the line, and they're inching closer and closer to the end zone.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Quick to the left, it's caught. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
19 targets, 18 runners.
They're going for this. He finds it beyond the marker. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds back at the line. A 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10. Well done, and they surprise a whole lot of folks by picking up that first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Moving up the sideline, now at the 40. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Cade. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. All set to go now from the 35. Irving gets it on the draw. Crosses midfield, still going. Inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, ball's going to come to you. Ball's going to come to you every single pitch. Ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Once again, Irving. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Take right open.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers take a second quarter lead. Gonzalez now for the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return. Well, we've all seen a lot of QBs make some magical plays rolling to the right. Buying time before throwing it up. But not this time, as the defense steps in front of that one, probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, discretion the key in so many of these situations for quarterbacks. Why game management and decision-making is so critical. I love that he escaped the pocket rolls, right? Tries to buy time for his guys to help him, but when there is nobody there, you either got to tuck it and run or live to play another day.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. Jump off, caught by his back. And he won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's a big hole left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers parlay the interception into points. Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
right, let's go.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, I'm gun.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't be able to reach the end zone, so their first 2-point try of the afternoon comes up empty.
26. Bills 14.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Ready.
First game on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he's got it, it's in close. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills make it a one-score game in the first half. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5.
26. Bills 21. Joshua Purdy to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
We give to Irving to start this drive. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, touch. Hot.
Right back to Irving now. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, Ron. This one's up. 11. 30 left.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of the defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go. Red on red. Go. Hey, center.
Going on fourth, here's Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but little seed it down and put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Ready.
Receiver gets in on the handoff. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Go.
A give left side for Gibbs. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Mustang 19.
Air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Ryan Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Take right open.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. And he'll be taken down going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, Lion, Lion. 11. Hey, change the time.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. And they get this down to the 28. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Jason 24. Left. Hey, Ginger. Back. 30 left. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Has this at the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Check. Ready. Go.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Got it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
And off to Gibbs from the gun. Still has room inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead to 8.
26.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Complete to Bucky Irving. It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
On the give, this is Irving. Down the sideline inside the 40. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Well, you can see he gets the ball, and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the give to Irving. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Easy, route 13 loop. Tomato. I'm gun. 11.
Third and long for him here. Is brought in by Burton. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Working quickly here. Irving here from the gun. Has some room to work. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Oilers start the second half with some needed points.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that second touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this two-point try.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Hey, kill. Here we go, sir.
Pass play coming here. And they drop just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
Ready? Come back. 60 Bison.
They'll throw third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Pass brought in by Watson. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10.
Gibbs now from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 37.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's another Bills.
First down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Receiver gets it again, and they're keeping him busy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Gravity Lions.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Second down now, they need 7.
Cougar 19. Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has it at the 7. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Trying to run in. Harris. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Go.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
19, Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Steady.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is noble, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, run!
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, Lion! 11, 13, move! Go, let's go! 11.
Lawrence looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. Cut at the 20-yard line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
These are so often the plays. I mean, we talk about it all the time, the thin line, thin margin between winning and losing in this league. But when you put a capital E in effort and you break a tackle like that, especially in the second half, often propels you to victory.
First and goal. Here's Irving. And he's in for the touchdown. The Oilers take a fourth quarter lead.
This is one for the ages here today. Not just a 5-touchdown game. That's remarkable in of itself. But the way he's done, it's been spectacular. 2 through the air, 3 on the ground. This is a game he'll remember for the rest of his life.
That one splits the uprights. And the Oilers take a 4-point lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. They'll take this at the 10.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hold the ready.
In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Dragon 70.
Airing it out to start this drive. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And they are all the way into that red zone.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, drop 50, drop 60.
Now second and 6.
Now looking to throw. Buying some time right. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a fourth quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Joshua Party to kick off.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that return's going to cost him just a little bit compared to a touchback. He's out just shy of the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Loss of 14 on the play. And it's third down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Oilers trail by a field goal. Let's see what they went with on third down.
11. Red. John, this one's a hunt. Take right open. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. Big 13 heavy. Here we go.
I'm drawn up here for Lawrence. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hey, Lion!
St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Well, they were lucky to survive that dropped interception, but the game's still on the line here. This is fourth down.
St. Frank! Go, let's go!
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's still going at the 30. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
He got him the first, now Irving on first. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll look to throw it. Left side cut by Lazar. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Rip, 23. Hey,
Lawrence here, design keeper. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
44.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your effort. methods. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice of the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about